Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Our Darker Purpose. Today's episode is CCC, Consistently Confused Cordi. Why am I consistently confused? Now it may look like I'm moving really well, but that's because I'm just practicing it. Just give me a moment until I get into the heat of combat and all of a sudden my world goes upside down and I'm like, no! Anyway, first things first. Let's go. Whoop. Okay, so one thing I'm going to be doing a lot in this playthrough, being confused, is standing either perfectly still or either only moving up and down. Or at least, a single direction for a second. Because it'll be when I start doing too many movements. Like right there, I started doing too many movements. You noticed I wanted to go right that one time when the desk was trying to get me right. And if I don't remember that up is down, down is up, see? So basically my whole strategy for getting through this is to not move as much as I usually do. This is bad because not moving in this game is a death sentence in some cases. See, I'm going to start getting hit by things that I shouldn't be hit by. In order to offset this, I have regret, so I have twice as long. Oh yeah, that's going to be really, really weird. You just wait until I get into the point where I have to try and roll through something. Oh god. Then I have regret on. And it's very symbolic of this run because I'm going to regret doing this later. Because I'll be so effing confused. That's why after this run, these are going back to the way they are. Oh god, I'm moving too fast. So let's see what we got here. Horned beef steak wouldn't be too bad, but I have a bunch of level 1 or number 1 1 period classes because they're the most helpful and plentiful. I've got mud, I've got gulping, regret, ducking, gulping, mercantilism, line cutting, whispers, shyness, criticism, and mud. It's a lot of periods, or a lot of classes. Okay, here comes a part where it might take a toll on me. If these guys moved a little faster. Okay. By the way, okay. So that was a kind of a test, kind of not, and I shouldn't test things when I'm backwards. And the reason being is because I was testing, it's the W, up, and space. Those do not work at the same time. Oh, God. Now I gotta run from Frothy while being confused. Okay, you see another difficult thing about this that I'm trying to remember is that it's not like the confusion cloud. Okay? Which, thank God, because I didn't change my fire controls. Up is still shooting up, and right still shoots right, and whatnot. I have a feeling that that would have been really annoyingly hard for me if I would have changed my firing controls. But because of that also, I'm kind of messed up because I'll hit like right there I wanted to run away from the fire, but I ran into it. Oh, I'm so noob-tacular. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to run from the fire and I ended up running into it because I'm pushing one direction and my arrow keys for firing are the same, but my arrow keys for movement are different. Ah, it's a D. That's a first one in a while. So, let's see, I'll drink. Yeah, that's the first D in a while on the first floor. At least in a time that I am not, like, totally screwing around like when I was... Or, like, trying to get an achievement. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Potatoes. Potatoes. Nemesis. Ah! Right there. I can't do any fancy roll dodges. My groove has been ungrooven. Juice boxes of darkness is what we're taking. The unbearable interest of being has to wait. We're gonna drink, by the way, right now. Alright, no juice box. The candy courtesan, I'm guessing. Ow. Nope, it's the Candid Castilian. We'll pick up Nevermore's Inkwell. Here. Now the reason I picked up Nevermore's Inkwell was for the extra move speed. Since I'm going to be moving in the wrong direction sometimes, I need to be able to move in the wrong direction fast enough that I'll move in the right direction to go away from everything. Hush, that made sense in my head. It's the only place that matters. Potheads, why are you all stuck up there? Oh, no, I killed you. Well, dang it. Say something if I kill you. Like maybe ARG. I'd like that. ARG. Alright. So I'm actually doing better than I thought. I say as I suddenly can't know how to go which way to get to that coin. I just can't. I can't do like any triple moves. And by that I mean like I can't do rolls that involve me doing more than 2 buttons. Like I can't do circles very well. Oh, good. Unselling concoction I'm gonna get because... Oh, and I just noticed that it says Terrace petting fish, by the way. I keep calling it Terrence. Terrence the petting fish. I like Terrence better. Why can't it be Terrence the petting fish? Why is there a fish to pet on the terrace, by the way? Come on, make your thing. Thank you. Now sit on it. Sit on it for all the world to see. Take extra damage. You all remember how hard that achievement used to be to get? To get Sudsy to sit on his spike? That way you get the 150 credits from him. At least I think that's what it was. Underlit and leaderless. Well, we already know I'm not going to the leaderless room. Not right now. So I'm in an underlit room. The game has decided to take a break for a second. Oh, there it's back. Wound warts, I believe it said. Now I know there's a second slime. Oh, hi, there he is. And I'm suffering the curse of a sensitive floor. After the sensitive floor, I was so confident in myself, and now I'm back to doing weenie damage. Okay, here's where it's gonna get weird. If I happen to get confused by this cloud, my controls are gonna be really messed up, because I'll be going the right direction. Alright? But here's the problem. My shots won't be. Look how easy that was for me to drive when I was confused. That was like, this is nothing. I'm already confused. If anything, you helped me. Thank you very much, sir. But then my shots, I couldn't aim them, right? You see, maybe I was supposed to also turn my shots to a confused manner. But you know what? It's harder to have my shots not be confused and have my movement only be confused. Because now I have to have two different sets of directions in my head. One way is right, that is right, and the other right is left. So, for me, I think that this makes it a little harder.
Right.
Left, actually.
Right.
It's left. Anyway, that's my wife. You've heard her before. Recently, she started playing Our Darker Purpose. She's at the frustrating point of it's the start of the game and everything sucks. Boom! Eat chalk, all of you! Oh my god, I'm getting killed. Eat more chalk! Yeah, how do you like that? It's high in whatever the heck chalk's made of. I don't even know anymore. We're going to take the things the monsters carried and pick up the Vandergraaf device. Now, normally the Vandergraaf device would be a really bad thing to pick up in a cafeteria because it's going to set off a scarecrow that I can't see. And I'm just going to, well, have to eat all that damage that the scarecrow will give me. Since they're so much stronger than any of the enemies right now. They're the most dangerous thing here. I mean, besides bosses. Ah! Okay, so the hopping guys are probably the hardest things to fight. Things that have a high mobility, because I can't dodge them as well as I usually would. Things like, oh, the chalk duster and the chair hurler and stuff like that, they stand perfectly still. They are no threat whatsoever, even with backwards controls. It's the guys who don't, or who do move. Anything with a high mobility is going to eat me alive. I forgot what this room was. Nose. There we go. By the way, was there anything over there? No, that was just extra, like, potato sacks to block my way. Oh, shoot! This is what I was trying to mean. Anything mobile is going to just yum nom 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 me. Oh, thank God it's the Cauldron of Yesterdayers. I can just sit here and. He's not high mobility, he's a stationary boss. And I say that even with the fact that he does switch locations, he's stationary. Let's all face it. He just sits in one cauldron. I mean one as in he switches from one to the other, but still. And then especially when second helping comes and everything. I suppose the worst part is I'm trying to dodge his Death Blossom. Anyone who doesn't know why I call it a Death Blossom is because that's what the name of that attack is called. I believe it's Android 18's attack from DBZ, where you fire in multiple directions all at the same time, not because you're aiming, but because you're hoping to hit something and are just hoping that everything blows up. Of course, his Death Blossom sucks. Welcome to the Woundwort Storm. Population, guys. So, I'm really low on juice boxes for being here. And I know I've been buying all these Vexing Vials and stuff. That's to try and make up for my lack of juice. Juicy juice. Whenever I say stuff like that, I just hear the Kicks kid with the whole kid tested, mother approved in my head. And I think that makes me sort of crazy.
Well, because Juicy Juice was gum.
It is. Which is just a big old contradiction. You know what else was gum? Bubble tape. It was 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them. You know how you know that you were a kid back in the days of when TV was like the thing you used to watch?
Well,
you remember
the 90s commercials.
You remember every single fucking commercial. You wanna know why we remember those commercials?
Because they were awesome.
No! Because we couldn't skip them. We remember those commercials because we couldn't skip them. We didn't have this like 100 different channels and something else might be on. Sure, we could switch the channel, but you know what? It was too much trouble. So we sat there and we watched those commercials. And they ingrained themselves into our brains. Commercials today just infuriate me. Especially that fucking Belvita thing. That lady is the meanest, most obnoxious bitch in the world, and she should be fired from her job. I don't know what Belvita is trying to like advertise. They're like, eat our biscuits, you'll become like this lady. It's like, no, thank you. First commercial I ever saw for that was the one where she's talking about mocking clients while they're on mute, and they're in a boardroom, and everybody laughs. Everybody in the boardroom laughs at her making fun of this client doing the little duck, like whole, oh, this client, he's got problems, but he won't shut up about them. Ha 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 ha. And I'm like, screw you! You should be fired right now. It's a horrible, horrible image to put out there of your product. And whoever thought it up, I don't know whether to be like really angry at them or really impressed, because it means they were able to sell it to the company in such a way that the company didn't understand that they were promoting this sociopathic monster that this woman is. And that in itself is kind of impressive. Anyway, enough of my talk on commercials. Oh crap, I forgot. Up is down, down is up. I couldn't buy something for a second. Alright, we're at the Woundwort Fortress. I predict us winning. Mainly because my damage is way too high. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here of assumption. This is my limb of assumption. Don't worry, I've tested it, it can support my weight. Now my limb of assumption tells me right now that the Van de Graaff device always does about 200 points of damage. The reason I'll assume this is because even though I've been getting damage up from juice boxes of darkness and everything, my Van de Graaff isn't doing any more damage. Or any less, for that matter. I do about 130 myself with Cordi, but the Van de Graaff has always stayed at a constant about 200 and so. Which makes me think that the Van de Graaff has a set damage meter. You know? Which might be why when you get it at low levels, like if you get it on these first couple floors, it's so powerful. It can take out most things just by you standing near them. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm trying to dodge Goneril, and she's one of the ones I need the fancy dodges for. You know, the big sweeping olays. And the problem being that I can't do big sweeping olays anymore. Normally I'd have to dodge her going down, but and that would be it. That would be the way I do it, right? But now, since my W key is my down key, and as we previously already figured out, I can't hold on W and dodge at the same time. At least in a way. Dang it! I ran at her. I'm glad they reduced her damage when she gets bigger. I'm starting to. I can only dodge down while I'm not shooting, too. It really puts a damper on me now. Because if I push up to try and shoot at her, or push any direction on the arrow keys, my W key is going to freak out and not let me hit the space. Freak out. Freakazoid was an awesome show. I miss Freakazoid. No! Oh, wait. I've got the blueprints. I could have read that, but Hey, everybody! I might die. Oh, I could have read that, but I didn't read it. I mean, I read Gluttonous, and I was like, I'm there. You know, because I'm running Juice Boxes of Darkness. But I didn't read the other part that said, Boss the Disciplined. And I was like, I saw it after I hit enter, and I was like, wait, what? No, you fool! You've doomed us all! I'm just gonna stand here and take it, because then I can just shoot you. Neener, neener, neener. Oh my god, really? You know what? I'm gonna pick it up anyway. I've never turned down the item before. I'm not gonna turn it down now. Even when I should probably turn down the item, I've never done. Well, actually, have I turned it down once? Once maybe, but I was like only 10 hit points left, and let's face it, I wasn't going to be finding any help for myself from this clover by then. But right now, yeah, totally. I'm in a gluttonous floor. Means free healing is going to be dropping somewhere. I will totally pick up the Thorn Clover. It's my civic duty, in fact, to pick it up. Oh my god, this is going to suck. Not as much as it could, because the worst fight I think I have in this room is when one of these chalk dusters happens to be like Tabula Rasa or Old Smoky or the Hudson Duster. You know, that would be a pain in the butt. Could you imagine with crowns, like if the extra champion thing, if it spawned like 2 champions in the same room, like the Hudson Duster and Old Smoky at the same time? You'd be running around like crazy. Especially on hard mode where they actually shoot multiple green clouds. You'd be in such peril. And I'll say peril because I want to use that word and I couldn't think of a better one. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I rolled too far. Oh, come on. Hey, yahoo, yahoo. I suppose I should do this just to make sure that everybody knows I am doing this that way. See, look, SWAD. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever, Popeye. Let's get... I make noises when bad things happen. I don't know why. It's just the way I was brought up. I make sound effects. Sound effects are what I do when bad things happen. My wife, I don't remember what she does. She kind of makes sound effects too. Not like that, you pervs. Oh, what do we got here? Dude, nope. Alright. Hey, so let's see if I can take on the discipline. I heal 40. And I've got quite an arsenal of juice box at my disposal. Now the worst part about this is that facing the disciplined is going to be chasing him down. Chasing down the disciplined king is going to become a part of a two-step program that's going to be called Knight and Mare. Hi! Thank you. My only defense that I have so far is I have that Vandegraaff device, which will probably help out. I kind of wish I had the potato battery to provide extra defensive support, but I don't. Okay, Discipline King, let's get it on. Luckily, one of the ways to fight the discipline, or since I have shyness, I don't need to get that close to the Discipline King. Although I have a Trust Walk blindfold too. I'm kind of, you know what? I'm just balls to the wall, people. Balls to the wall. Let's go. Oh shoot! Don't hit me. You know, when my balls hit the wall, they aren't supposed to hit back. Okay. The wall does not strike back. It's an inanimate object that shall stay that way. What the? So I just walked like half the entire room of the Disciplined King's attack. I'm silly as all get out. I will continue to be silly as all get out because now I'm actually moving slower because I'm trying to I'm just trying to remember, don't go this way, go this way, and don't go that way, go this way. So now I'm on a defensive maneuver towards the king. And you know, there is one really weird rule, at least that I think of for chess, and that's you don't want to be on defense, because on defense you barely have time to. You have to have good offensive strategy coming through the defense, or else you are totally screwed. And right now, I don't know what to call Cordi. I attack diagonally. I'm a pawn. Cordi is a pawn in a much bigger game. You know how bad, you know how sad that makes me feel? I'm playing a pawn right now. However, if I make my pawn get to the other end of the screen, she shall be a queen. And I shall own all you bitches with my superior mobility powers. Oh god, move away. I believe the only thing that can really outmaneuver a queen in chess might be a knight. And the reason I say a knight is because it is the only thing that can jump pieces and move in a way the queen cannot. I'm amazed that I survived that. Good work, me. Let's go to the Capulets now. Okay, 100 years of orphan food is what we're taking. Because I have yet to get a cooldown item that needs its... Don't run into me, crazy woman. Crazy woman, walkers. I was gonna say drivers, but that doesn't apply here. They're all way too young. It's crazy woman walkers. Stay on your side of the hall. Or carpet. I don't know. My drunk driving joke has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
No, more like meow. Alright. Oh, I got hit anyway. Oh wait, no, I dodged, but I took the damage from the coins, of course. Okay, I've got to find the, gosh. The egalitarian dispensary device. Before I end up killing myself. Social chair. Nope, utensil whisper. Oh god. Oh god, I'm about to die. I'm about to go down. This is where it ends. Oh, there I say nay. From hell's hearth I stab at thee. Oh shit. No. No. Everything. No. No. No.
Yes, it says.
Okay, everything. There. So I'll remain calm and go to the next floor or next room. It definitely won't be the end of us. A juice box. There is someone up there looking out for me. I can now pick up these coins, which I very stupidly am going to, because why not? I just gained health. Why not lose it all again by picking up all these coins? Stand back. I'm a professional. Oh goodness, no! No, I don't want a hug! Get away from me, Granny! Pinch my cheeks with electrons. Here's some more, Oliver. You know, that's what the Shadow Droppers always remind me of. Every time I see them, I think Oliver Twist. Vexing Vial. A lot of those and Shy Stella's Diary. Okay, well, now we cure 50 whenever we heal with a potion. We've got so many vials that it's just insane. We got Shy Stella's Diary now. I really want a doctor's note. Give me a prescription for juice boxes. Hey, Oliver. I don't know what the word is for people from Charles Dickens novels. Is it Diconian? Dixonian? There's a word to describe people from Oliver, or from like Oliver Twist and A Christmas Carol that does not mean Victorian, like not late age Victorian or something. It's like Dickensian or something like that. It's I don't know. But I know what it is now. I've heard of it. Dickensian. Wow, that took a while for me to get to. Anyway, the Shadow Droppers are dressed as Dickensian orphans in my mind. That's how they look. They look like Dickensian orphans from the workhouse in Oliver Twist. It might just be because everybody's in a Victorian style outfit. It might be because the guy has sleeves that are too big for him. I don't know which one. But either way, that's what the Shadow Droppers remind me of. Dickensian orphans. I shouldn't even be here still. I shouldn't. I should be... I mean, is this a well-stocked floor? Good. Drink 1. I'm gonna grab all these coins. There's at least 10... There's 10 coins that I didn't grab because I was... Well, 5 coins I didn't grab, which equals up to 10. Thanks to the fact that I have Thorned Clover. But I didn't grab them because I didn't know. I couldn't remember if this was well stocked. And I was just like, I'm gonna kill myself. I should have left a long time ago. Okay, this room has another 5 tokens. So what we're gonna do in this room is we're gonna get all these tokens and we're gonna go buy again. But this time we have to buy Size Reflexive Dismay. That's what we're going for. Size Reflexive Dismay. I think we've already got raised general anxiety, so... Now I gotta chase this girl down. There we go. Shy Stole's Diary is kind of helping out. I'm glad we got the 100 years of orphan food, because if we didn't, we would totally be screwed. Anyway, that was 5 tokens. Gives it up to 15 for Size Reflexive Dismay. So now we have an 18% to dodge, or a 43 if we're rolling. There's no reason for us not to be rolling. You know, except, you know, if it's in cooldown. So, I missed a room. It's a room with 6 tokens in it. I'm always going to say what the tokens are, not how many there actually are going to be. I'm going to always say what they translate to for me with the Thorned Clover. And that translated to 6. We're going to buy that Trap Stem Rose. It's just the best purchase right now. Since I'm so wibbly wobbly confused, I might be running into enemies much more than I think, and I want to have the ability to hurt them when they do that. I gotta say, we're farther than I thought it would be. I was like, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I know, I went over the time limit that I set for myself. I'm amazed. But I was like, I'm gonna so die. I don't know what I was... But I'm actually very impressed with myself. Pleased as punch. Hawaiian punch. You know it's not just red anymore. See? There's more commercial. My life is full of things and little quips that just enter my brain at random.
To be fair, you are random at times.
My brain is random.
You are too.
Mm-hmm. I'm very random. So hey, anybody who missed the 90s, here it is, in my head. And you're gonna hear it most of the time. Oh, Sindar's Timekeeper. How I wish I could be much more elegant when dodging around you. But, alas, I can't. Look at that. I'm taking so much fire damage. We're taking heavy fire. LOL. Back up. Go forward. Luckily, my Sindar's Timekeeper strategy involves me mostly moving up and down. And since I'm only dealing with 2 directions, the confusion that I'm under for which directions... Hey! Anybody notice that, like, I can just stand here? Like, look at this. Hey, Sindar's Timekeeper, I found a safe spot in between your gears. I don't even have to dodge anymore. Ah, another D. Have we gotten over a D this whole time? I don't think so. So where's the first room? The first room with wizards that's going to kill me. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. So stoked. I'm ready. Woo! I'm not ready for that. First room with wizards. I get no fire. Fire bad. Fire burn. It hurt. Chalk. Oh my goodness! Get away from me, woman.
Fine. Have it your way.
Hey. I was talking to the old hag lady who was coming at me.
Well, that's not nice.
Ah! Ah!
See, that's what you
ah,
get.
ah, ah, it's the electric kid room. No! It's where everybody has their sweaters and they're trying to make static electricity. No! You're not Superman. It's just science. I think they understand now. Plants. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Get these damn things out of here. Back to that garden. Did I just... I thought it was going down. I thought I was chasing her. I've been doing really good on not being totally confused in what directions I'm going. Like here, I found a crab. I will name him Jerry. He wanders. Come on, Jerry. Jerry is my wandering crab friend. Ah, itchy. Okay, we gotta do it. I don't know. I don't think any amount of juice box could prepare me for backwards fight Reagan. There is not enough preparation in the world to prepare me for this fight. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna take a page from Mountain Dew and just do it. So anyway, since I don't monetize on my channel, you don't get commercials. Except when I talk about them all the time, right? This is like my most commercialized episode ever. People should be paying me for all these catchphrases I'm spouting. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. No, don't go into Moonwalker. No, 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 no. Out of Moonwalker. Did she just get stuck? Oh, no, 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 no. It was just my imagination. But it really, really looked like it, didn't it? Oh, and I roll right into the fire. I am 1 hit point left. One mother. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much crap. Oh, there it goes. Hooray! I lived a lot longer than I thought and apparently did 190,599 points of damage. Woot. I took way too much damage. Okay, well, I gotta change my keyboard controls back. I could have just hit reset.
Oh well.
It's much more satisfying if I do it all by hand like that because it looks stupid. I'm gonna buy sugars now. Like I said before, I think sugars gives you more invincibility than regret does actually. I tried fog out. It's funny. It turns you into a moving chalk cloud. You can just run into enemies like doo 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 doo. Unless they have shields, then you can't run into them. It kind of puts a damper on things. You kind of explode. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Our Darker Purpose. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to link the first episode. Sorry. I'm going to link the first episode of my wife's Our Darker Purpose run in the description. Or actually, not in the description, in my comment. Might do both. Who knows? I don't, that's for sure. Not until I get there.
It was a confusion run.
And I'm utterly confused still. Alright, hello! Goodbye!